Hi, I'm Alexis Tamanaha for One Team Network, and we're sitting down today with quarterback CJ Villanueva. So CJ, we're going to be seniors this year. I don't know about you, but it's pretty crazy for me.
That's really
How are you
crazy.
feeling about it?
I think it's just a surreal feeling. Like, I just remember me being a scrawny 7th grader coming in, and now we're at the oldest in the school, so it's just a crazy feeling to me.
Yeah, school starting in 2 weeks. We can feel the anticipation building up. We
Sure.
got part of our schedule today, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you noticed that.
For sure.
But before that, we have the Father Bray game coming up, and I'm sure you guys have been training hard, and you've been playing since you're 6 years old.
Yes.
So I was just wondering, what is it that you really love about football that draws you to the sport?
For me, I think just that brotherhood connection that we all build, especially here, we come from, a lot of the guys, they aren't football players, they kind of just play football just because they love the sport, and just seeing the guys that just bonding, from different backgrounds is really cool to just see.
You've been starting for the varsity for 4 years. This is your 4th year. How's this season looking for you guys?
Oh, it's pretty good. We're going to be missing a lot of people, for sure, from this past senior class, but I have a lot of faith that the underclassmen will really step up, fill those big roles that they need to fill, and contribute to this team in a positive way.
And there's been many school years and games leading up to this season. So what has been your favorite moment out of those so far?
I guess just going back on this past camp, camp was something that we've been missing these past few years, and I'm glad that the seniors and I and Coach Luke were able to make it work. And I think one memory that I loved was we were at dinner this one day during camp, and Coach Luke really harped on, don't use your phones, right? And someone was taking their phone and they sent a funny picture of one of our teammates, and before you know it, everyone was sending funny pictures of each other, and everyone was laughing. It was super loud in the tent, and I kind of just took a step back and just realized that this is the goal. The goal was to get the guys closer together, the guys to bond, and it wasn't even really football related. So I just found it super. That was really good to see.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I know football is a lot about teamwork, and I imagine there's a lot of work that goes in during the off season as well. But I did notice one time I was driving in the morning around here by Kazuki, and I saw you out here by yourself practicing,
Yeah.
putting in some conditioning. So what kind of work goes in during the off season?
I think during the off season, I think it's really physical, but at the same time it's really mental. You have all this time you could either hang out. I mean, I did hang out with my friends, but I kind of realized that this season I really need to be on my A game, and I think just finding that balance between spending time with your friends, having fun, but at the same time using this time to get the work in that you need to do. And the way I think of it is, it's not extra work if you need it, So I needed the extra work, so I did the work.
It's really exciting. And then looking even further into the future, I think a lot of us and our fellow seniors are worried about college. We're kind of stepping into that area, but you're not so concerned about that right now since you've announced your commitment to Washington University in St. Louis. So if you could tell me a little bit about that decision.
I think for me, I wanted to kind of experience something different. I was talking to a lot of West Coast schools, and I mean the West Coast is awesome. I've been to the West Coast a lot of times, but a part of me wanted to branch out, try something new. And I think, WashU's balance between athletics, academics, and the fact that it's a little bit further away from home was just something I couldn't pass up on.
I'm really excited to see you, what you're going to accomplish in college.
Thank you.
Yeah, and as you're coming up in your final year as a Raider, I'm sure there's many of younger students that look up to you and see you as an inspiration to them. So what kind of advice would you give to young student athletes?
I think to the young student athletes out there, definitely have goals. Write down your goals. Look at them every single day, because everyone could say, they want to accomplish something, but in reality, if you just say it and you're not willing to do it, then that's just for waste, right? I think that if you tangibly have your goals written down, that is something that will push you to become your best self. And every day you think, what actions am I going to do to get to that goal? And you align your actions with the goal that you have in mind, and eventually you're gonna reach that goal. And if you didn't reach that goal, then you're not finished yet. You have still more work to do.
Thank you so much. That was a really awesome message. Thank you for your time today as well. Good luck in the game. Good luck the rest of the season, and let's have a good senior year.
Thank you. You too.